I'm Colleen Bishop, and today I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my popular training teleconference, Billionaire Strategies for Millionaires. If you didn't catch the first sneak peek, you'll want to watch that first. This is part 2. Now, on the Billionaire Strategies training call, I train professionals in the commercial finance industry to earn significantly more money on a regular basis and to attract much better clients. I do this by teaching multiple strategies and tactics that you can implement immediately to dramatically enhance your success level and your income level. Inevitably, though, once I'm finished with that initial training, in spite of some sound evidence to the contrary, there's always a few who allow some self-doubt and faulty programming to cause them some disbelief that they can actually accomplish a significantly greater income. And so I'm going to address this issue today on this sneak peek training episode. In my last training sneak peek, I talked about overcoming the number one most common question that I get asked by professionals who specifically partake of this training call. How can you charge more money for your service and still have plenty of customers? So I did so on this call. I addressed that question with you specifically on part 1 of what I call the Bentley Theory. Now today I'm going to address the second most common question that comes up, and I'm going to continue using the Bentley Theory to do so. Now, the second most common question I hear from those who have some self-doubt is, how do you prove to your prospective clients that you're worth the asking price? Well, the best way to answer that is, let's just take a few clues from the Bentley Company to answer this particular question. Now, keep in mind that I go into greater detail on the Billionaire Strategies for Millionaires training call to address this concern, but if you want to participate in that learning experience, you can do so by registering at commercialcareerxe.com/call. Now, number 1 in answering this concern. First of all, you will never find a sale at a Bentley dealership. They will treat you like a king or a queen, but they will not cheapen their product by quibbling with you on price or a sale. Their mindset is, if you want a premium quality vehicle, you come to Bentley. If you want a sale, you can go and wait for the correct time to go get a BMW. Ouch, you would never expect, I should say, that somebody would be using a BMW as a lower comparison to anything. But it's actually very accurate. While the Bentley planet and the BMW planet may be close to each other, they are still very different planets. Now, the second part in looking at Bentley, another thing, you will never find an article in Consumer Report magazine or a crash rating on the Bentley automobiles. The reason being is they never subject themselves to such common scrutiny that you might find for household appliance. Obviously, the scrutiny is also used for BMW, even Jaguar, Porsche, etc. But you see, the Bentley Company feels that the clients who are willing to pay $329,000 for their automobiles have more authority to speak on their behalf than a magazine, a bureaucratic agency, NADA, or some other insignificant entity. Bentley does not put stock in what anyone else thinks, except the clients that they clearly cater to. And clearly they do a dang good job of catering to their ideal client, because their sales have been up every year since 1995. Now, another thing about Bentley, you may find a few testimonials on the internet from Bentley auto owners, but you won't find those on the Bentley website itself. And I can assure you that while there are the testimonies to be seen, it's for the purpose of the status of the buyer of the Bentley car. And that's the whole reason why they have their testimonial up there. They want you to know, I've got a Bentley. People want to be seen in their Bentleys. They want people to know that they have excellent taste and the money to execute on that appetite. So what does all this have to do with the second most common concern? Well, in a nutshell, you do what Bentley does. 1, you position yourself in such a unique and quality manner that you can't possibly be compared to anything else but impeccable quality. And if that's what you're compared to, then you already have proven yourself as viable. You want to be compared to impeccable quality. That makes you a viable quality consideration, because you have the client now comparing real kumquats to kumquats. It's not even apples to apples anymore. 2, you refuse to submit yourself to the same old programming and requisites that you find in the mentality of bargain shoppers. In essence, you run a business focused on a niche with uncompromising taste, and you will fill the need of service and solutions specifically for that niche. It's actually easier than you might think. By refusing to come down a few notches or even several notches, you are proving what you're worth, and you're proving your level of expertise. For example, only a true expert will insist on their value regardless of who their customer is. However, an expert who's really just a wannabe expert, when they say initially, well, okay, commission on this particular project will be $1.5 million, and the client goes, oh, I don't even have that. Oh, okay, well, how about, let's see, will 350,000 work? That's somebody who's clearly not an expert. And ironically, the higher price that you are, the more valuable you're initially believed to be to the right clients. And that's important. The higher price that you are, the more valuable you're believed to be initially to the right clients. Okay, and number 3, you perform your job with such perfection and quality that your clients must be seen with you. They must be seen with you. They must have the reputation of working with you as a result of what you do for them. As I shared previously, this tactic is actually easier than you think. But I'm going to save that information for your exciting training call that's in store for you on my next Billionaire Strategies for Millionaires training teleconference. Remember, on the Billionaire Strategies call, you will be taught several strategies and tactics that you can immediately implement to earn a much larger income and work with ideal clients in the commercial finance industry. In order to register for this excellent training call, you need to go to commercialcareerxe.com/call. Now, there are only 150 lines available on each call so that I can handle the volume of potential live questions. So please don't procrastinate this amazing training. You will be able to use it right away. Go register right now. Well, finish watching the video. And then go register right now at commercialcareerxe.com/call. I hope to have you on the next call.